Chad. The game is finance, and today I'm going to be showing you my brand new Range Rover. No, this is not a Range Rover Sport. This is the Range Rover, the one that you can't afford. So I'm going to take you around my new Range Rover and show you some of its quirks and features. Let me just hop out. Just dropped the kids off at hockey practice. They play Junior A and they're only 7 years old, so I'm pretty proud of them as well. Let me just grab my drink here. Okay guys, so we're gonna start on the exterior of my brand new Range Rover. Then we're gonna make our way into the interior, and then I'm gonna show you just how much power this thing actually has. Okay, so let's start at the front of my brand new Range Rover. You can see it says R-A-N-G-E, R-O-V-E-R. Now, as you can notice, we have the facelifted Range Rover. So you see how these are rectangles? You're not gonna find that in a pre-2018 model, so that's how you know this thing's brand new. Now make sure to hit that like button and subscribe button because I'm taking so much time out of my busy schedule, so just please hit that like button. You know, I was about to go golfing with the boys today, but I had to push it down, I think like half an hour at the derrick, so hit that like button for my precious time. Okay, so come on to the side here. These things actually come out and they spray my windshield wipers. I don't do that myself, of course. Now, as we take a little bit of a look down, you can see my 27-inch Range Rover rims. You can see how there's barely any gap in between the rim and the fender. That's because this thing actually has a front not a front air suspension, a full air suspension that you can go up and down, you know, like a baller. Now, as we take a look to the other side, you can see that we have this. I'm not sure what it is, but the Range Rover Sports don't have it. That's because this is the expensive one. You can see that my mirrors are black as well. This package costs about $9 grand. Not too expensive, but you know, I just had to throw that on there. You can see we also have keyless entry, so you can lock the door. And then look at this, check this out. It opens. I don't have to press the key, okay? And look at this as well. So I can just slowly close the door. You see that? We're gonna do it again. Come a little bit closer. Come to this side, please. Thank you so much. Does your car do that? Okay, so you saw that my mirrors were blacked out, but not only are my mirrors blacked out, the whole top of the vehicle is blacked out. Now that's what you get for that $9,000 package. The top of the roof is actually plated in cut. Now you can see this is a very big vehicle, rightfully so. This is actually what now this vehicle is actually the big version. The Queen actually gets driven around in this, so I thought if the Queen needs it, then I need it as well. Okay, so let's take a look at the back of my brand new Range Rover that costs over $140,000. Now, as you can see, this is the HSE P525 edition. You know what that means? 525 horsepower V8. Now, as you can see, we have the Land Rover logo. That's just so you actually know what it is, aside from, you know, the Range Rover logo, the Land Rover. Just so you know what it is, okay? Now, another way that you can tell that this is the expensive version and not a pre-facelift version, it's the 2018 Plus version, is that, come down a little bit, come down. You see these exhaust pipes? The other Range Rover models don't have that pre-2018, so that's how you know. Like if you're behind one of these, which you probably will be behind one of these if I'm racing you, that's how you know that it's the expensive one. Now, if I haven't told you guys already, this is the expensive one. You know, it's a nice vehicle. It's a perfect daily driver. You know, I go to the derrick club, I go to Starbucks, sometimes I let my wife drive it. Now, if you take a look at the side of the vehicle, this side of the vehicle, you can see this is a gas cap. That's where I put the gas in. I use premium only. I think it's like 97 octane. I can't put anything less in my engine, okay? It's gonna ruin the vehicle. This is one of the most reliable vehicles money can buy today. There's never been an issue with it, never. Okay, so come over here. I'm gonna show you the inside of the Range Rover now. So take a look inside here. You can see that it says Range Rover right here. You see it says Range Rover, and it says Range Rover on the floor mat too. What else? We got Range Rover on the steering wheel as well. I'll just steal the camera from you there. You can see that we have some nice leather, you know, these aren't really bucket seats. They're like kind of bucket seats. We got the big bolsters on the side, but these are just so comfortable. Thank you so much for holding my coffee. Look how plush that is. Oh my goodness. So plush. That is some plushness right there. We have more Starbucks, of course. Now let's hop inside the Range Rover. Let's talk a little bit about the interior of this bad boy. Also, we have the dual screens. That's how you know this is a new one. So if we're just looking at the Range Rover right here, you can see it says Range Rover. We have the paddle shift on either side. That's because we have like 900 horsepower in this thing. This is actually real crocodile tooth. This is alligator skin and this is crocodile tooth. As we look to the side, you can see we have a really expensive sound system, of course. We have the thing that opens the door, and then these actually move the seats. See, it moves just with the press of a button. As we look down, you can see more Land Rover logos, another Land Rover logo. And then that's pretty much it for the interior. It's a really luxurious place to be. As you can see, the push stop start button's up there. That's because that's how high my ego is. Amazing. Panoramic sunroof. Unbelievable. And if you hear the noise that it makes to alert you that the ignition is on, it's a very comforting noise. Sometimes I actually play it on my phone to put me to sleep. Okay guys, so now we're just gonna take it on a little drive and I'm gonna show you what it's like to drive a Range Rover. You really feel superior driving this vehicle, so make sure to really pay attention to that. So I'm just gonna close my soft close door and oh, so nice. And we're gonna get on the way. Okay guys, so now we are driving my brand new Range Rover. It's not actually my vehicle, I borrowed it from a friend. Yeah, we're just gonna go on a quick drive. I'm gonna tell you how it feels to drive. I'll show you some of the features it does when it drives. Like it goes in a straight line, and when you turn the wheel, the vehicle turns as well. So, I'm gonna peel out of here really quick. Try not to curb the rim. Holy moly. So this thing's supercharged. It has like a V12 or I think it's a V10 or a V12. It's really quick. It handles really nicely. And you sit really high up and you feel very superior driving it. You know, it's nice because when you go to Starbucks and you're just at the drive-thru, you can actually press a button that makes you go up or lower. So you can actually cater to the person at the drive-thru. So that's really nice. What else? This vehicle is also very good at off-roading. It has a bunch of different off-roading modes. Obviously, that's what the Land Rover Range Rover was originally invented for. But let's be honest, none of us are gonna off-road this thing. Maybe in Dubai, but not in Canada, okay? And disclaimer, this isn't actually how I am. Go check out my previous videos to, you know, see how I actually am. This isn't my real personality. It's just for the video, so please don't hate me, guys. But yes, my name is Chad. Yes, my game is finance. Yes, I make a lot of money. I make a lot of money. It's almost ridiculous how much money I make. It's over $50,000 a year. But here's just a real life driving, you know, POV of how it is to drive a Range Rover. So watch and learn. You were terrible at today's game. Absolutely ridiculous. How didn't you score that? If you play like this for the rest of the season, you're not playing next year. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. So that's kind of how it's like to drive this vehicle. You know, it's a really relaxed drive, but you know, some people can really get on your nerves. People are such bad drivers nowadays. And that's why I got the V8, honestly, is to just rip around everyone. You know. Okay guys, so there's the review of my brand new Range Rover. I'll probably get a new one next year for 2022 as well, so make sure to stay tuned for that. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, guys. It really helps my ego out, and we'll see you in the next one. Chad from Finance Department, signing out.